Welcome, darlings, to a most scandalous countdown. The top 10 legendary actresses tragically snubbed by the Oscars. Despite their incredible talent and numerous iconic roles, these actresses have never taken home the coveted golden statue. From powerhouse performances to subtle, nuanced portrayals, they've captivated us on screen for decades. So, tonight we celebrate. Let's dive in, shall we? Let's begin with the woman who practically deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award for most Oscar nominations without a single win. 8 times, darling. 8. Glenn Close has been nominated, a feat only surpassed by the legendary Peter O'Toole. From her chilling turn as the bunny-boiling Alex Forrest in Fatal Attraction to her nuanced portrayal of the overlooked wife in The Wife, Close has proven her range time and again. Remember her in Dangerous Liaisons, the Marquise de Merteuil, a woman of cunning and power in a world dominated by men, and who could forget her chilling portrayal of Cruella de Vil in 101 Dalmatians? She brought a cartoon villain to life with such wicked glee, you couldn't help but be both terrified and entertained. 8 nominations, 8 opportunities for the Academy to right this wrong. But you know what? Glenn Close doesn't need an Oscar to validate her talent. Her legacy is already cemented as one of the greatest actresses of our time. Next up, we have the radiant, the talented, the perpetually snubbed Amy Adams. 6 nominations, 6 chances for Oscar glory, and yet, she remains empty-handed. From her breakout role in Junebug to her Oscar-nominated turn in Arrival, Adams has consistently delivered captivating performances. Let's talk about the fighter, shall we? Her portrayal of Charlene Fleming, a tough-talking bartender with a heart of gold, was nothing short of phenomenal. And who could forget her heartbreaking performance in Doubt? As Sister James, a young nun struggling with her faith, Adams conveyed a depth of emotion that was both raw and captivating. So while the Oscar may continue to elude her, let's be clear. Amy Adams is a winner in our book. Annette Bening. 4 times the Academy has recognized her brilliance with a nomination, and 4 times they've fallen short of giving her the recognition she deserves. From her breakout role in The Grifters to her Oscar-nominated turn in Being Julia, Bening has consistently delivered performances that are both captivating and thought-provoking. Let's talk about American Beauty, shall we? Her portrayal of Carolyn Burnham, a deeply unhappy housewife yearning for something more, was nothing short of iconic. And who could forget her heartbreaking performance in The Kids Are All Right? As Nick, one half of a lesbian couple navigating the complexities of family and identity, Bening delivered a performance that was both raw and deeply moving. 4 nominations, 4 testaments to Annette Bening's extraordinary talent. The Oscar may remain elusive, but Annette Bening's legacy as one of the finest actresses of our time is undeniable. Chapter 4. Sigourney Weaver. Queen of Sci-Fi. 3-time Oscar nominee, Sigourney Weaver. 3 times the Academy has acknowledged her talent with a nomination, but alas, the Oscar gold has remained just out of reach. From her iconic role as Ripley in the Alien franchise to her Oscar-nominated turn in Gorillas in the Mist, Weaver has shattered glass ceilings and redefined what it means to be a leading lady in Hollywood. Let's talk about Alien, shall we? Her portrayal of Ellen Ripley, a warrant officer who faces down terrifying extraterrestrial creatures with unwavering courage and determination, became an instant feminist icon. And who could forget her transformative performance in Gorillas in the Mist? As Deanne Fossey, an American primatologist who dedicated her life to studying and protecting mountain gorillas in Rwanda, Weaver disappeared into the role, capturing Fossey's passion, intelligence, and unwavering commitment to her work. 3 nominations, 3 reminders of Sigourney Weaver's undeniable talent and her enduring impact on cinema. The Oscar may be missing from her mantle, but Sigourney Weaver's legacy as a cinematic icon is secure. Chapter 5. Michelle Pfeiffer. 3 nominations, a career of unforgettable characters. Michelle Pfeiffer. 3 times the Academy has recognized her brilliance with a nomination, and 3 times they've missed the opportunity to fully honor her extraordinary contributions to cinema. From her breakout role in Scarface to her Oscar-nominated turn in The Fabulous Baker Boys, Pfeiffer has consistently captivated audiences with her beauty, intelligence, and raw emotional power. Let's talk about Dangerous Liaisons, shall we? Her portrayal of Madame Marie de Tourvel, a virtuous woman caught in a web of seduction and betrayal, was nothing short of breathtaking. And who could forget her unforgettable performance in The Fabulous Baker Boys? As Susie Diamond, a sultry lounge singer who throws a wrench into the lives of two musical brothers, Pfeiffer exuded a magnetic sensuality and a vulnerability that broke our hearts. The Oscar may remain elusive, but Michelle Pfeiffer's place in cinematic history is secure. Chapter 6. Helena Bonham Carter. 2 nominations, a master of eccentricity, Helena Bonham Carter. Twice the Academy has recognized her unique talent with a nomination, and twice they've fallen short of fully embracing her eccentric brilliance. From her early roles in Merchant Ivory films to her Oscar-nominated turns in The King's Speech and The Wings of the Dove, Bonham Carter has consistently defied expectations and carved her own path in Hollywood. Let's talk about Fight Club, shall we? Her portrayal of Marla Singer, a nihilistic chain smoker who becomes entangled with a group of underground fighters, was both disturbing and strangely alluring. And who could forget her chilling performance in Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street? As Mrs. Lovett, a pie shop owner complicit in Sweeney Todd's murderous rampage, Bonham Carter was both hilarious and terrifying, her wide eyes and manic energy hinting at the darkness lurking beneath the surface. 2 nominations? 2 nods to Helena Bonham Carter's singular talent and her willingness to embrace the strange and the wonderful. The Oscar may not have found its way into her possession, but Helena Bonham Carter's legacy as a cinematic treasure is undeniable. Angela Bassett. Once the Academy recognized her immense talent with a nomination, but that single nod hardly does justice to the depth and breadth of her contributions to cinema. From her breakout role in What's Love Got to Do with It to her powerful performances in films like Malcolm X and Black Panther, Bassett has consistently delivered performances that are both captivating and thought-provoking. Let's talk about What's Love Got to Do with It, shall we? Her portrayal of Tina Turner, the queen of rock and roll, was nothing short of transformative, and who could forget her heartbreaking performance in Malcolm X? As Betty Shabazz, Malcolm X's wife and the mother of his children, Bassett conveyed both the character's quiet strength and her unwavering love for her husband with a depth of emotion that was both moving and inspiring. 1 nomination, 1 small token of appreciation for Angela Bassett's extraordinary talent and her enduring legacy in Hollywood. The Oscar may be missing from her trophy case, but Angela Bassett's place in cinematic history is secure. Saoirse Ronan. At an age when most young actors are just starting out, Ronan has already amassed an impressive 4 Oscar nominations, a testament to her extraordinary talent and her meteoric rise to stardom. From her breakout role in Atonement, to her Oscar-nominated turns in Brooklyn and Lady Bird, Ronan has captivated audiences with her intelligence, her emotional range, and her ability to disappear into characters far beyond her years. Let's talk about Atonement, shall we? Her portrayal of Bryony Tallis, a young girl whose imagination has devastating consequences, was nothing short of remarkable, and who could forget her charming performance in Lady Bird? As Christine Lady Bird McPherson, a headstrong teenager navigating the choppy waters of adolescence and family relationships, Ronan was both hilarious and heartbreaking, perfectly capturing the awkwardness, the longing, and the fierce determination of youth. 4 nominations and counting, a testament to Saoirse Ronan's extraordinary talent and her bright future in Hollywood. The Oscar may not have found its way into her hands just yet, but with her talent and dedication, it's only a matter of time. Jessica Chastain. Twice nominated by the Academy, Jessica Chastain's impact goes beyond acting. From The Help to Zero, Dark 30, and The Eyes of Tammy Faye, she challenges conventions. Her role in Zero Dark 30 was intense and nuanced. As Tammy Faye Bakker, she was transformative. 2 nominations, countless impactful stories. Jessica Chastain's influence on Hollywood is undeniable. Naomi Watts. Twice nominated by the Academy, Naomi Watts' talent is mesmerizing and unforgettable. From Mulholland Drive to 21 Grams and The Impossible, her range is remarkable. Her role in Mulholland Drive was mesmerizing. As Betty Elms Diane Selwyn, she captivated audiences, and in The Impossible, her performance was deeply moving. As Maria Bennett, she conveyed raw strength and authenticity. 2 nominations showcasing her extraordinary talent. Naomi Watts' legacy as one of the finest actresses is secure. Well, darlings, there you have it. 10 legendary actresses, 10 careers filled with iconic roles and unforgettable performances, and not a single Oscar among them. It's enough to make one wonder if the Academy is even watching the same films we are, isn't it? But you know what? These actresses don't need a golden statue to validate their talent. they've given us something far more valuable: their artistry, their vulnerability, their ability to transport us to other worlds and make us feel deeply. So let's raise a glass, shall we? To the snubbed, the overlooked, the ones who deserve better. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more great content.